the unboxing here in a few moments. We got VMG's Collectibles. I got this on Amazon. We will get started here in just a few moments. With unboxing of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And boom. All right. Hiking. Oh my dog. All right, so there's got this on Amazon. Got this for $25.99. This has 200 Yu-Gi-Oh cards. 50 are rares. There are 50 rares and holos included. There's no duplicate, and it comes in this nice little box. So I'll show that off. It's all lightning box. Looks kind of nifty to me. All right. So with that being said, I hope I can be heard well. Should probably check that before I get started. Okay, I'm good. All right, so let's open this thing up. So here we go. Once again, box. My phone. Okay. There we go. There's 3 packages in there. Probably should get this. No, I think you guys know pretty easily. I don't think I need scissors. So, okay. I'm not sure which one I should do first. I'll go with the middle one. We'll start with this one. Let's see what we get here. Now, as of right now, I just recently counted my collection. I have about 411 cards. So, counting the 200 we're about to look at right now, going up to 600. My collection is getting big. All right. We're gonna do this side first. So we don't know. I can see what it is as wrong. So we have this pendulum monster here. Decoy dragon. I don't know a lot about pendulum monsters, so I'm just gonna set that down. I'm not sure if that's a good card or not. Goki ring tamer. Huh. I think this is a monster not Jaden, Yuma from Zexo would have. I think that's one of the type of monsters that he uses. Goki. Terrifying toddler of Tormento. That's just scary right there. Little baby vampire. I don't know, the fiend monster. Set that down. Oh, we got ourselves a Link monster. I don't even think I have a Link monster in my collection yet. So mini barrel dragon. Takes 2 rocket monsters to summon this. Ain't that pretty nifty? Alright. Next card draw. Center Frog. I don't think I've seen this card before, but I do know the frog archetype is that's a good archetype from what I've heard, from what I've seen. Oh, I got another Link Devant. I'm gonna say that's Devant because that's pretty much my name. Just missing the N. It's 1 letter off from being named after me. Link Devant. That's pretty cool. I like that card. Simply because it's almost pretty much my name. Cosmo Brain. That's an interesting card right there. What does that do? Actually, what is linked Devon to? I'm kind of interested. Let's see. It needs one level 4 lower Cyburst monster. This card is special summon for the rest of this turn. You cannot link summon link -3 or higher level monsters. If this co-link card is tributed, you can special summon 2 link tokens of have zero attack points and defense. You can only use this effect of link Devon once per turn. Interesting. Okay then. Let's see what we got next. We got another pendulum. Performer Limbo Man. Again, not really too knowledgeable when it comes to links, so we don't really know. I just got back into the game not too long ago. We got a spell card here. Celestial Power. So far, no of the shine of the hollows or the rares yet, I think. Oh, that was a quick play spell. Dragooning Legion. It was a dragon card, I believe. Or was its specific type, Dragooning. And then, apologize if I say any of these names wrong. Spearfish Soldier. I feel like this is a card that Shark would use. You notice that the only 2 references I've made to the show are to Zexel because I'm just getting on that show. Growing up, I didn't watch the show much, so Master of Flaming Dragon Sword. That was pretty cool, actually. Set that down. Crash Bug. All right, well, there we go. Crash Bug Y. There's a card from Zexel. This one I was talking about Zexel. At least finally a card that I can recognize. Gem Elephant. Gem Elephant. During your main phase, you can return this face-up card on the field to your hand. During damage calculations, if this card attacked or was attacked, you can send 1 normal monster from your hand to the graveyard. This card gains 1,000 defense points. Oh, so this card, that's a good defending monster at least. Looks kind of cool. All right, let's see what's next. Hockey Drago. That's a cute little guy. That's a cute little guy right there. 200 attack, 100 defense. This card is normal summon. You can add 1 Pocky Drago from your from your deck to your hand. Oh, okay, so it's a way to draw out another one of those. Oh, another Crash Bug. This is Crash Bug Z. I wonder if we're gonna get the entire set of Crash Bugs in here. Legendary Wind-Up Key. Change all wind-up monsters you control to face down defense position. Oh, that's an interesting thing to do. Guess maybe you play that. Unless I'm not sure that any of them have flip effects, but I'm guessing maybe if you're getting attacked, you can play that and drop them all down defense mode. That's 5 points. Oh, is this another crash card? Once per turn, when a monster is sent from the field to the graveyard by card effect, inflict 800 damage to the owner of that card. Yeah, I think this card actually goes with the crash bugs. Vineland Flement. I don't know how to say that properly, but an equipped spell card. Never seen it before. Overwind. Now I'm pretty sure the wind-up monsters are Brock's card. If I think it might be wrong. Brock from I think that's the character's name. Is that his name? Yuma's friend, the big one. Trap card for wind-up monsters. Oh, we got normal shiny black sea squatter. It's an insect monster. Didn't expect to get a normal monster in here. Put that right there. Oh, I got another insect. It's a tuner. It's an interesting looking card. Put that down. Squeak Knight. Union monster. Cute little guy. Oh, another link. Gravity controller. Actually, it looks kind of cool. And not too knowledgeable with link monsters, so can't give much insight. Another link monster. Bellcat Fighter. It's a plane. Oh. 3 monsters, including a token. This card requires a token to summon that. A very specific thing it needs. Ooh, Dragon Maid Send-Off. Dragon Maid. Now, I know that's a good archetype. So that's actually probably a really good card. It's a quick play spell, too. Kawara Gamma Oil. It's another quick spell card. We shall see that. Charge up Heldra Dry. Spell card. I think this is probably something that'll let you search stuff out. Trippy one monster, special summon too. Yep, there you go. Oh, this is a Zexal card. Interesting. It's a trap card. Funny enough, I haven't drawn the next one. I think Zexal and XZ's monster. Funny enough, I haven't even drawn an XZ's monster. Head judging. Oh, head judging. A trap card. Got a lot of effect monsters. The atmosphere. Apparently, this is our atmosphere. Giant bird. Actually, pretty cool design of a monster right there. Fishboard Archer. That's a interesting. It's an interesting monster. It's a tuner. This card is in your graveyard, and you control no water monsters. During your main phase, you can discard 1 water monster. Special summon this card from your graveyard. With all monsters you control at the beginning of this turn of this battle phase, except water monsters. Destroy all monsters. Okay. You can only use these once per turn. Interesting. Not sure why you want to do that for a level. I mean, I know probably just to bring it out quickly for a probably for a synchro summon. Star Settlement Sage. Once per turn, you can send 1 spell card from your hand to special summon another Star Settlement monster. Interesting. A lot of effect monsters. It's not a surprise. Bujin Turtle. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Actually, that's really cool. I like how that looks. Oh, this is the tomato card. I know this. Interceptomato. I'm pretty sure this was probably a monster that comes from that one episode where Jaden had to duel. I keep saying Jade. Yuma had to duel that one guy that just had a bunch of tomato cards, and every time they had to attack, they had to eat a tomato. Yuma didn't want to eat them. The Calibrator is another card for XYZ monsters. But once again, still hasn't drawn one, surprisingly. Sargasso Lighthouse. Almost sounds like this should be a field spell, but it's a quick play. That's a pretty cool design. It's like the lighthouse is like in another dimension or something. XYZ reception. Hmm. All right, what's next? Vain betrayer. There's some cards on here. You can see that I think that's trap mask, mask dragon. No, that's another mask card. A lot of cards have all mask on here. Vain betrayer. When an opponent's XYZ monster declares an attack, activate this card by targeting the attacking monster. It cannot attack. Also, its effects are negated. While that monster is on the field, during each of your opponent's end phase, send the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck to the graveyard. When that monster leaves the field, destroy that card. Oh, wow, that's actually kind of useful. I'm not sure if it would get played like professional, but to me, that seems like a good fact to get rid of 3. But then again, it would probably be easy for the opponent to get rid of the monster. So at the very least, you probably would only get use out of that probably out of that first turn that you activated it. That's if they don't get rid of it in the main phase too. Bushin Funtal. Hmm. For a second there, I thought that was actually a hollow. Cyber Tutubon. This looks like it would be a card meant for I can't remember that girl's name from GX. She was a Novelist Blue. She had all those cyber cards, those cards that were like all about like ballerinas or ice skaters or something like that. Flower Carton Cherry Blossom with Curtain. That's a mouthful of a name with a mouthful of a freaking effect. One card when effects were not even the full text box. Now so many monsters have a full text box for its effect. Ooh, Eater of Millions. This is a good card. Hard to get rid of. You can send up to 5 cards, either being your extra deck, your field of your hand, to the discard pile face down, and this card gains 100 attack and defense for each face down banished card. So I do believe that also includes your opponent's side. And every time this attack, it has an effect where it can choose to just instead of attacking and doing damage, it just sends the monster it's fighting to the discard pile face down, and that's including if it's attacked or being attacked. So unless your opponent has 2 monsters that can, well, most likely when you first summon this, unless you've already been banishing cards face down, they can just, the best way to get rid of this is just either by an effect, I believe, or just summoning a second, having 2 monsters, using one to get rid of to activate the effect, and then attacking it again will kill it. I didn't know that. This card cannot be tributed, used as material for a fusion, synchro, or XYZ monster. Hmm. I didn't know that part. That's a really good card. I know that card so well because I have on Dual Nexus, I have a Banish deck. It's just about sending cards to the Banish zone, and that card's in it. He's like one of my handstand Akun, another pendulum monster. Again, don't know a lot about pendulums, so moving on. Cyber Entangler. That's an interesting looking card. Put that down. So many effect monsters. Ooh, Machine Angel Absolute Ritual. This is definitely a card I know you have to involve any Cyber Angel Ritual monsters. I know that card because I've used that while playing Legacy of the Duelist. Anytime I had to play, was it Alexa? I think it was Alexa. That's her name. Ritual Beast Return. Banish 1 Ritual Beast monster from your hand and target one of your Ritual Beast monsters that is banished or is in your graveyard and special summon it. That's a quick play. So. Okay. It's pretty cool. Oh, let me draw. Draw. Super Soldier Stimulus. Oh, that's for Blacklister Soldier. I wonder if we're going to be getting one. The ritual card. This card can be used to ritual summon any Blacklister Soldier ritual monster from your hand or graveyard. You must also send one light and one dark monster, one from your hand and one from your deck to the graveyard, whose levels are equal to 8. Hmm. Interesting. Oh, nope. Void Feast. Oh, wow. Send one void spell trap cards from your hand or face up from your field to the graveyard to special summon up to 3 Infernoids monsters from your deck whose total level equal 8, ignoring their summoning requirements. It's pretty good. I don't know much about that archetype, so I can only guess it's pretty good. Sandrune style Semasron. Oh, this is for zombies, I think. Continuous draft card. I like the art though. Looks like a samurai riding on some flaming horse through a portal. So I really haven't got too many cards that I can recognize. Of the prophecy. Huh. You're riding on a horse. No card I really don't know. Ooh. Transcend the Magic Swordsman. He looks pretty cool. I'm saying, learns it that way. That Shiny Black Sea Squadron is the first edition. I should probably pay attention if some of these are first editions or not. I think I've gotten a few. I'll have to look back. Strength of the Prophecy. Hmm. Well, those last two cards probably go together. Hero Challenger Shield, Sword Shield. Hero Challenger. Or Heroic Challenger. Apologies, Heroic. I think I know who played Heroic monsters, but I can't remember. Damage Mage. When you take damage from a card effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. If you do, gain life point equal to the damage you took. That's not too bad. I mean, you're essentially just negating the damage that was done to you. I mean, yeah, technically you're just negating the damage that was done to you. So they might as well just say that card just negates the effect because you're not technically gaining anything like over which you took. So like if you took 2,000 effect damage, then this card gets played and you get 2,000 back. So you just broke even pretty much. So I think that card is better off with you just would say you play this card and it negates the effect damage. Little Trooper. This card is destroyed by battle. You can special summon one level 2 or level warrior type monster from your deck in face down defense mode. Oh, and I'm not sure if I showed Damage Mage. There you go. Ooh. Well, that's a sweet looking monster, literally. Kind of cute. Don't fall off. Oh, Catapult Zone. I know this card. It's a field spell card. Once per turn, if a monster you control would be destroyed by a battle, you can send one rock type monster from your deck to the graveyard instead. This is kind of like Tomb Kingdom, but for rock monsters. But also not as good because this card doesn't stop effects from targeting rock monsters. But still, I mean, it's kind of like Tomb Kingdom. So I mean, that's a good way to keep a good monster on the field. Galaxy Queen's Light. Oh, this is. Oh god, if I can only remember the guy that. Why can't I remember the? This is another card from Zexel, but I can't remember the character who played this card. Target one face-up level 7 or higher monster you control. The level of all face-up monsters you currently control become the current level of that monster until the end of the turn. Pretty sure that's meant for like doing a XC summon. Stonehenge mentioned. Hmm. Stonehenge. It's not a trap card. Methods. I meant to say methods, not mentions. Bird of Protection. Hmm. Make sure y'all can see it as best as possible. A bit of a glare. All right, let's see what's next. Rescue Interlancer. Hmm. Oh, this is a Cyber's monster. Looks like a superhero or something. It's pretty cool though. I do like the way that card looks. Beast Raptor. It's a dinosaur monster. Actually, I don't like how that looks. And oh, that's also a first edition. Psychic Hero. A quick play spell, so I'm pretty sure it's for psychic monsters. I do like how that looks. That cool looking energy ball. Draw Discharge. When your opponent draws a card by their own card effect, look at those cards. If any are monsters, inflict damage to your opponent equal to their combined attack point. If you do that, banish all cards you looked at. You can only activate. Oh wow, that's actually a really good card. Not only are you making it so they have to discard not only do they have to discard the card that they draw, but they take damage if any of them are monsters. I mean, even if they're not monsters, you still end up discarding them. So, oh no, I mean banishing. You end up banishing them anyway. So, it's a win-win no matter what. Uh, Dino Wrestler King T. Wrestle. I actually kind of like that card. Being a fan of wrestling, that's actually really cool looking. Large and powerbomb people. Oh, here we go. Ritual card. The Cyber's ritual card. Salama Great Emerald Eagle. Looks pretty cool. Again, I'm not too much familiar with that kind of card, so I mean it's a ritual card, but I'm not familiar with the monster, so can't say much on it. Oh, another Dino Wrestler. Something Raptor. I simply like it just because it says wrestler. I love wrestling. Dip Lexer Charmera. This one's a fusion card. Oh, it actually looks kind of cool. You need 2 Cyberts monsters to make this card. Incantation Bookstone. Oh, I know this is for ritual summons. I think there's a monster meant for ritual summons, I believe. Yep. Well, that's not too bad. Edge Imp Cotton Eater. It's another pendulum. Constraining Current. Target one face-up monster you control. It gains attack equal to its current defense until the end of the turn. Other monsters you control cannot attack. That actually could be a really good effect. It's a really good way to power up a card. Prey Plants. Quick play spell. Got cool art. Again, not really something I know, not a card really I'm familiar with. Necrofusion. Fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing fusion materials listed on it from your graveyard face down, but it cannot attack this turn. Well, I mean, that's a good way to, if anything, protect your life points. Like, you need to really summon the card to protect life points. That way, then when it's your turn, it can attack. Uh, Eternal Galaxy. If you can notice for Photon and Galaxy. So this would be something that Kite would play. I would be guessing. Alright, so I don't think we got any shinies, or we probably got rares that I just don't recognize, but no hollows. I'm not sure what I'm not really sure what considered the rare out of that, out of what we just showed. So I'll go with the next deck. Alright. First draw. Oh, well, and right there, hollow. ZW Unicorn Spear. Oh, this is one of these cards that would equip when you needed to equip it to his Utopia, whatever form. In this case, it's Utopia Ray. This is one of those equip monsters. Actually, I think I just watched the episode where this card showed up. I'm gonna put that off the side since that's a shiny. I think there's another one. TG Screw Serpent. It's another one. This card is known as you can target one level 4 TG monster. No, I don't think it is. Not the tuna. It's not shiny. I see it's kind of cool. The first edition. Then Dread Hound Horde. Wow, that is a lot of scary looking dogs. That is a lot of scary looking dogs. There's even a little puppy down there with scariness. Alright, that's another hollow. Another hollow. World Legacy World Chalice. Not too familiar with this archetype, but it looks cool. There's another hollow. So we'll put that over there. Skylit Knight Art Trim. I'm trying my best to say that, but there's another hollow. Is this deck just going to be full of hollows? There. Let's see here. Speed Burst Dragon. Another hollow. There you go. This entire deck is going to be nothing but hollows. Maybe one deck is just like normal cards, one deck is hollows, and well, no, it says 50 were hollows, and I'm not sure if that meant there's 50 rares and 50 hollows, or there's 50 hollows and rares combined. But it seems like this entire deck is nothing but hollows. Trickstar Labelle. I know Trickstars. I'm pretty sure that's a good archetype. I'm still against those. They're tough to deal with. Super Heavy Samurai Soul Peacemaker. That is a mouthful of a name. They're hollow. Super Samurai. I think that's another good archetype. Here's a hollow pendulum. Permel Whim Witch. Hollows go in their own. No. Permel. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try that. Turtle. Guitar Turtle. Re-X. That's an odd name. This card battles a monster in the extra monster zone. It gains 800 attack during the damage stage only. So this card's meant for fighting extra deck monsters. So, So it can be as strong as 2,700. Supreme King Dragon Odd Eyes. I know I have some Odd Eye cards from my previous unboxing. I'm not sure if I have this one, but that one's shiny. I'll have to check. I'm not too sure. Oh, Phantom Thresher. That's a card I recognize. That's a card that I kind of use a lot in the show. Up to where I am. Pro Go Golem. I think this entire deck is nothing but hollows. Motivating Captain. He doesn't look like he's motivating these guys very well. He looks just pissed off. Coquine Menru Drago. Yeah, I try my best to say that name. All right. Let's see what's next. Luna Light Yellow. Oh God, I know these. The Luna Lights. My friend Six loves these cards. This is I'm pretty sure his favorite archetype. He always kicks my ass with them. So I'm sure he'll be happy to see that I got one of those. Whitefish Salvage. Salvage. Whitefish Salvage. Continuous card. Or hollow. All right. Let's see here. Spellbook Star Hall. Another continuous spell. Another hollow. All right. Trick Star Light Arena. Another card for the Trick Stars. World Legacy Scars. That's another one of those World Legacies. I think that's a good archetype. I'm not too sure. And that's a field spell. Maleficent Machine Angel. This is for the Cyber Angels again. I don't think I've seen that. I have never seen that card before. That must be new. Ribbon of Rebirth. So the equipped monster is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard. Special summon to your side of the field during the end phase. Oh, okay. I guess that's a way to protect your monster in case it gets destroyed. It comes back. Burnout. Trap card. Looks really cool. Alright. Castle of Dragon Souls. Castle of Dragon Souls. That's not too bad. It's also first edition. Guardian Dragon of Calamity. Turn one dragon monster, tribute one, then target two cards on the field, destroy them. You can only, oh, that's pretty good. Destroy two cards by getting rid of one of your own dragons. Nordic Relic Leviathan. Or Leviathan. Oh no, it's a draft card. It's a cool looking sword. Pendulum Reborn. So this is on one, so this is specifically for pendulums. Can only bring back pendulums. Detonate the Leader. Our Link monster. Impum the World Chalice Dragon. This is another link card for World Chalice or World Legacy. I actually like the design of that dragon. It actually looks kind of cool. Rune, the Supreme Queen of Oblivion. This is a ritual card. Cycle of the World. She looks pretty cool, actually. And she's first edition. Ooh, here we go. Synchro card. Flower component of board fly. One tutor monster plus two non-tutor monsters. Or a synchro card. Nice. Next, another synchro. Psychic Light Tracer. That this card look weird. Card looks weird. Hmm. Once per turn, you can remove from play one psychic monster from your graveyard to gain 1,200 life points. That could be good. Gain 1,200 life points. Wind Witch Crystal Bell. Never heard of the Wind Witch archetype, but there's one. Fusion card. First edition. Ooh, Exo Monster. Selvin Prince Spirit. I think I've seen this card before somewhere, but it's really shiny. I think that's actually a really good monster. Hollow and first edition. Coa Cola Dragon. Nice. Ooh, what's this? Brotherhood of the Fire Fist. Bear. Ooh, that's freaky. El Blunt. It's kind of creepy. Oh, the Gemini monster. I don't like Gemini monsters. Another link card. Pendulum. Thunderclap Monk. That looks kind of epic. Yeah, this entire deck is hollows. Miracle Fertilizer. I'm pretty sure that's a good card for plants. Pretty sure that's actually a pretty good card. Refusion. Activate this card by paying 800 life points and target one fusion monster in your graveyard. Special summon and equip with this card. When this card is destroyed. So essentially, this is like a monster reborn. Or no, more like a premature burial. It's more like a premature burial for fusion cards. Your most fusion cards can't be brought back. They have to be. The only way they can be special summon. Oh, this is an old card. I remember this one. Fulfillment of the contract. After this card, we're paying 800 life points, then target one ritual monster in your graveyard. Special summon and equip with this card. When this card is destroyed, banish the equipped monster. So again, they're like pure premature burial card for a very specific monster for a fusion. And now for a ritual. But I do remember that card. I remember I had that when I was actually a kid. Armor Ninjutsu Art of Alchemy. To control a ninjutsu art card, destroys many other ninjutsu art cards as you control as possible, then draw two cards. I wonder why you would want to do that. Oh, sure. Not sure why you want to do that, but then again, I don't know much about that art type. DD Borderland. While this while there is no spells in your graveyard, neither player can conduct their battle phase. Not sure how it could even be possible to use this card because it's unless the only way you could possibly do that is if you played it on your first turn and somehow you somehow you I'm not too sure. The only way I can see this possibly happen is that you play a spell on your first turn, so that there's a spell in your graveyard. Then you play that, and then you somehow either hope that your opponent doesn't play a spell card as well, or you can somehow make sure that they can't play spells. Chain Hole. When your opponent activates a monster effect in response to a card or card effect activation, negate the opponent effect, then your opponent can banish one card from their hand or deck with the same original name as the negate card. If they did not, they can banish one random card from their hand. See, that's two cans. So does that mean that they don't have to do either effects? Sounds like a choice. I'm guessing they have to do one or the other. Either they have to banish the same card that I stopped initially, or they have to banish a random card in their hand. Cyber's Beacon. I mean, I guess that could be really good. Like, for example, dealing with hand traps. I could see that being really useful dealing with hand traps. Tactical exchanger. A dragon giving energy to another dragon. Almost done with this. Unacceptable results. If you control a spell card, a spell caster monster, special summon one fortune fairy. Oh, fortune fairies. I don't remember the character in DX 5Ds 5Ds that played this card, but I remember she used fortune fairies. Of course, she died. I don't think she dueled after that. Well, not counting when she was a dark signer. Another odd eye pendulum dragon. Pretty sure I already have this, but it's nice to have it as a shiny. And a limited edition. That must make it. I'm pretty sure that would make it really worth something. Oh, Night Day Garrett. Another limited edition card. The whole thing is shiny. Good care of that. And then lastly, Zilfra Meldron. It's our link card. Yeah. Don't know much about that, but they're cool looking. Hopefully, maybe this one I get more cards that I know I can talk about. Huh? 200 cards. How much do you regret spending that much money? I didn't spend a lot of money actually. I only spent $25 on all these cards. I only spent $200 on all of these cards. And plus I got a cool box out of it. I only spent about 26 bucks. So this is a steal. And there's like a lot of like first editions and hollows, rares. So like I can probably make my money back with selling some cards. Come on. There we go. All right, here we go. Let's see what we get out of this draw. Gaga Samurai. All right, well, there we go. First thing I draw is a next sea's monster. Draw. Accelerate Synchron. Now we're starting to draw with extra deck cards. Cosmic Blair Dragon. Oh, I don't know what that card kind of looks like. Stardust Dragon. Dodo Buster. Yeah, Kyle, I didn't spend that much money. Doppel Warrior. Jet Synchron. That's a card I've seen a lot of times. People like to play that. Open Marine Job. Yeah. Oh, tuning. I know that card. I've seen that before. You add one synchro tuner from your deck to your hand, and you send the top card from the top of your deck to the graveyard. Oh, Skyscraper. Oh, that's a familiar card. Sure, if you watch GX, you know you've seen that card more than enough times. Halfway to Forever. Target two monsters in your graveyard, special summon both, but negate their effect. If you do, immediately after this effect resolve, um, XYZ summon one light Utopia or Utopia. Jackson XZ's monster using only those two cards. Okay. So it's essentially a way to force out a extra monster. Armoroid. Huh. Looks like a what are the Power Rangers? What are the things the Power Rangers got? Megazord. Looks like a Megazord. Oh, an Expressroid. I'm pretty sure I can't remember the card that used these kinds of monsters, but it was also GX. But I don't think he used these specific types. These are new ones. Oh, here's another GX card that was used by I think his name was Sebastian. Was that his name? Or Bastion? I know he was a yellow. He was in the yellow. Leo Gerard. Hmm. This card battles a non-normal monster. This card gains 500 attacks. So pretty much, it's always going to have 2,000 attack points. Since most people don't just normally battle with normal monsters. Oh, here's Oxydron. So many effect monsters. Oh, the legendary fisherman. That's from the original show. Oh, Yoma Ship. That's actually a pretty good card. You play that. That card gets destroyed, whatever destroyed it goes to the graveyard. Viacroy Connection Zone. This is for fusion summoning. Rikukru. Target two face-up monsters on the field. You have the attack of one monster, and if you do, add the lost attack to the other monster. The effect lasts until the end of the turn. That's a good way. That's a good card, actually. Bonding H2O. This is the Bring Out Water Dragon. Almost like a fusion card, but it's not really. Armored Cyberin. I think that's also GX. What GX cards in here? Heavy Mech Support Platform. I actually know that card. I think I actually owned one of those when I was a kid. The same with Armor Cyben. Green Gadget. Okay, now we're starting to get some cards that I recognize here. Ooh, Kinetic Soldier. Oh, Mecha Force. Definitely getting a lot of cards here that I'm recognizing. Mecha Sniper. Mecha Defender. Red Gadget. Definitely getting a bunch of GX and original U card. Ooh, Metamorph. That's a good trap card right there. I really like Metamorph. Rollout. Select one Union monster in your graveyard and equip it to the appropriate monster you control. It's a good way to play that on when my monster's getting attacked to try and protect my monster. Digiron. No, that was another side reverse card. First edition. Backlinker. Probably for links only. Don't know much about that. Cyberverse Wizard. Getting back into cards that I had no idea anything about. It's an ant. Debris. Oh, here we go. Debris Dragon. This is from 5Ds. Another good tuner monster. Dot Scapler or Scrappers. I think I've seen this card before, but I don't remember how it's used. That a Cyberverse monster. Launcher Commander. Is for Cyberverse again. Oh, Treganondra, I think is how you say this card's name. First edition. Miracle Wake. Target one monster that was destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard this turn. Special summon it. Oh, so pretty much was another way to bring back a monster. That's a good card though. Let's bring it back. Powerful Rebirth. Activate this card by targeting one level 4 or lower monster in your hand. In your graveyard, special summon that card and increases level by 1 and attack and defense by 100. When this monster is destroyed, destroy this card. I think that's a great card to play. I'm pretty sure that's meant for it's probably meant for synchro summoning or probably XYZ. Yeah, probably XYZ. Ooh, Blackwing Dragon. Another 5Ds card. Actually, I kind of like the design of Blackwing Dragon. Cyber and Dragon. That's a powerful fusion right there. I mean, all it does is it's just a high power beat state that has penetrating, piercing damage. Abyss Actor Understudy. The White Stone of Legend. This is for bringing out Blue Eyes. Oh, it's a Kirby. Yeah. All right, let's see. Phantom Crusher. Photon. Oh yeah, Kirby Photon, and this is Photon Crusher. Oh, I was having a blank there. Another card Kite use. Abyss Script opening. Oh yeah, I didn't show off Photon Crusher. I'm sure if y'all have seen Kite from the show, Zach, so you've probably seen that card 100 times. Abyss Script opening ceremony. Ooh, wrong spot. Ooh, this is a lot of good cards. Excel Light. Oh, Cyber Replant. Repair Plan. Good for Cyber Dragon decks. Oh, I've never actually seen the card art that well before. Abyss Actor Curtain Call. Card. We've gotten so many effect monsters. Most of all of our cards here are effect. We've gotten more effect monsters. TG Tank Grub. I actually like how that looks. Super Armor Robot Armor Black Iron Sea. Another mouthful of a name, but pretty cool looking. Cyber's Converter. Huh. off. Ooh, Red Rising Dragon. I think this is good for I can't remember the deck. I think Red Dragon Archfiend decks. At least that's what I saw a friend of mine play all the time. He always played that card with that Red Dragon Archfiend deck. Update Jammer. Elite card. It's right there. I'm not too sure I'd say that, but there's that monster. To Warrior. Legendary Secret of the Six Samurai. There's a card for my friend Kyle Young, also known as the Samurai. A legendary secret of the Six Samurai. Speaking of Senjutsu Sword Sage. There you go. That's a pretty cool looking card, actually. I like that. Oh, it's apparently a zombie. Oh, and well, here's actually the card. We just actually saw here's the old man on the card, and here he is. Senjutsu Sword Master. That's interesting. He shows up on the synchro card too. Interesting. I love it when I see cards show up on other cards. It's actually always kind of cool. TG Booster Raptor. Not sure what TG stands for. Draw. Squirt Squid. Oh, the Great Shark. The Great White Shark is on there. Draw Cyber Witch Kid. Wicked. Link. A lot of links. Cat Eye L2. Cat's Eye L2. Not sure what that is. Another Cyber's monster. Oh, and another Shinjuku Swan Sage. So another. Guessing those cards all the. There's not a few of these cards that kind of go together. Time Thief Winder. Time Thief. Interesting. Semi-Great Preco. Left the cards that I know. Now we're back to cards I don't know. Yoon Song Tuning. Target one tutor monster in your graveyard. Them zombies are singing it. Edge of the Ring. If your life points is lower than your opponent, target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to half of the original attack with that monster. Also, for the rest of this turn after this card is resolved, your opponent takes no more damage. I guess it's a good way to maybe close the distance. Maybe play it on your opponent's turn since it's a quick play spell. Oh, Terror Succession. Shinchunu Style Success. Apologies if I'm saying that wrong. That first word wrong. Ike Knight Squad. Another pendulum. Mysterious Shell Dragon. Mystery Shell Dragon. Mysterious living matter that suddenly appeared from a different dimension. Its attacks paralyze the target's nerves and cause intense hallucination. The normal card. The wind drum. It's not even a dragon. I think that's like a cousin of a dragon. Perform Mage Flame Eater. Perform Marl Silver Claw. Or Pendulums. Bird of Paradise Lost. This is a pretty high level tuner monster. Games. For each tuner monster in your graveyard, once per turn, you can send one tuner monster on your hand to the graveyard. Then target one monster your opponent controls. Take control of it to the end of the turn. That's actually pretty good. Raid Raptor Fuzzy Lutras. Nice. Nice. Another Raid Raptor Singing Lutras. Okay. Coming to the end here. Bubble Barrier. Spell card. Raid Raptor Return. And lastly, Brilliant Spark. This is for Gem Knights. I didn't draw any Gem Knights. I didn't get any Gem Knights, so not really a trap that I could even use. But alright, well, we got ourselves a lot of good cards here. Well, not a lot of cards that I don't know a lot about, but a lot of cards that I'm somewhat familiar with. So much more familiar with. So I'm glad I at least got some cards that I do know. But I mean, there's a lot of cards I'm glad that I got. Sucks that I got certain cards that I can't really do much with. Like for example, I got Cyber and Dragon, but when it's the first edition, I mean it's a cool fusion monster. I've always loved the Cyber Dragons. Again, not too surprised I didn't get many normal. I didn't get surprisingly. I think this entire thing is hollows. I got a couple cool cards, I guess, from here. A lot of them I don't know much about, but I got some good ones that I do know. Yeah, I'm very happy to see what I got here. Got a lot of cool cards. I can't wait to put them into my binder for safekeeping. But I hope y'all enjoyed this unboxing. There will be a one next month as I have another thing coming in, so we'll be seeing more cards to be open. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. See you all next time.